Well, here goes. I never, and I mean never, thought I would be actually live streaming this game, let alone, I just didn't think I'd ever be live streaming this game. How's it going, members of Bikini Bottomites, however you want to call it? I hope this is actually being broadcast. Let me just do a quick check really quick before I start just saying everything. Go to my channel. Okay. Okay, I think it's working. Just gonna check again here. Yep, it's working. Okay. So here's the deal. I play other games other than just Genshin. Just kind of a fun thing to do to not go completely crazy playing one game my whole life. And one of the games I enjoy playing is this SpongeBob Simulator on Roblox. I play a lot, but this is one that I love SpongeBob. I absolutely love SpongeBob. Everything's SpongeBob. I'm not like crazy where I buy all his merchandise all the time, stuff like that. But oh my gosh, what's this? Countdown to Krabby Patty minigame. There's a minigame coming too? No freaking way. Okay, I just noticed that. So that's more stuff here. Anyways, they've got this limited time, limited edition thing they're doing, and I'm already week 3 onto this. I didn't get out the other content I've saved. I need to edit the videos and upload and everything because I missed the stuff that was like important to that particular situation. That's week 1 and week 2, and you can still get that stuff. This, however, is rare and limited. These buddies here, there's only 10,000 of them, and they're going really, really fast. Like when I started doing this, just not even 30 minutes ago, there was over 8,000. They're going down really fast. And when you get this done really quick, you can get them for free, basically. You got, well, this one for sure is in the party. And then I swear there was some other ones down here too, like, they show up in the symbol up here. Hold on. Or is it just random? This guy right here. And then there's a UGC. Oh, okay. So this UGC band buddy thing. That's like to go around with your Roblox character. All I know is limited number on this stuff, and you don't want to miss it. So hop on right now. I believe you should be able to go right away to this gate on the left to Krusty Towers and participate. If you don't have that ability, though, I'm wondering if the like boxes you got to break are still accessible around here in the beginning. I'm not seeing it, so that's a little bit worrisome. I hope you don't have to like. It could be it's bad for new players if that's the case. That kind of sucks. Maybe that's why the number hasn't gone down to 0 already. These UGC items, people go through them super fast and they just hoard them, and I think they resell them later for a profit is what they do. But in this case, if you have to have progress in this game before you can even obtain them in the first place, that's probably why it's not already gone. Because these other games I played for week 1 and week 2, they had little items that were UGC items as well. It's like stuff you can attach to your Roblox character, and all those items were already gone. And luckily, I didn't care about them so much. I was just after the rewards for this game, which you can get for doing this other stuff. Um, but week 3, this one you got to be in this game, and there's still a cache of that here. So let's hop into that area here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, I actually was able to get it in about 10 minutes. The requirement's done. I'm uploading a video as we speak on that, but it's taken a while, and then it's going to have to go through YouTube's filter and everything. And by the time it actually gets out there, I honestly don't know if it's going to be one of those situations where I'm going to be too late because of that. So that's why I'm doing a live stream on top of that video. And basically just go around, you break these boxes. I recommend you send one at a time. It seemed that doing so increased my Krabby Patty ingredient uptake. So they got lettuce right there. So you just go to settings and you go, instead of send all buddies, you unequip that. You can still do the auto attack thing. But essentially I just go around and I select one box or one item at a time and send my buddies one at a time. And they will work on breaking them, and then they'll come back to you when they're done breaking stuff. As you can see, I've sent those ones out. And by doing so, and then you also want to go around along with them when they do this, because those Krabby Patty ingredients aren't going to just come right to you. It kind of gets highlighted sometimes if there's some out there waiting for you to pick up, but it's not like coming to you as you can see the coins and the doubloons do or whatever, the rubies. So just kind of go around with it. This is the first zone that's available to break open. As you progress into the next areas, it's going to be harder to break those boxes. So until you get the requirements done and actually get this, I recommend you stay in this area. Now, I was getting ingredients to like make sandwiches. I don't know what that was all about, but all you need is the ingredients themselves. Like it was saying I was making sandwiches, but all you need is the ingredients, 50 of them, and see how the number keeps going down right there. So that's my advice, is just send out one at a time, go around in a loop, until you get all the ingredients. Then you can still break those rubies open too if you want, but I'm just going to do this. And yeah, you should get those ingredients pretty quick. This seemed to be more efficient than having them attack all at once. But if you're kind of weak, if you're struggling to even break them open in the first place, then don't do that method I was just showing you there. Have them attack everything all at once, just so you can break them open quicker. And see, we got tomato there, another tomato. It just seemed like attacking multiples, and I got pickles there. Attacking multiples at once seemed to increase the odds of the ingredients a lot quicker coming to me. Okay, so it's pretty much what you want to do. I think I've shown off enough of that. I'm going to go to the other area ahead and start progressing here. Ooh, sweet 10. 20 I think is the highest I've got on that before. It's usually 5 though. Man, there's a lot of rubies to be gained from this area too. Like, they are just raining the rubies. I usually don't see that level of rubies from an event like this. I mean, if I just stood here and walked away and let my character auto-farm these breakables, it would be ridiculous how many rubies they could probably rake in. Just pile and pile of rubies. And the reason why is the only thing here is these boxes. These will get replaced later when this event goes away. But right now, since there's only boxes to break, the rubies take the place of the boxes. In other areas, it swaps with different types, and so that, of course, results in rubies not showing up that greatly in terms of the piles. But this is just ridiculous. I don't know if it's still faster than my ruby farm area, but just the fact that there's so many piles to be had. Yeah, no, it's definitely faster. Oh man, the rubies are crazy. This is really awesome. This is one of those limited time things you want to do before it disappears because of how, I won't say broken, but it's definitely generous what they're doing with this event for that. Okay, and then they've got this new clam too, the meme clan, which look at the drop rates of this, 0.01%. Good luck getting that Squidward. That's the one handsome Squidward I noticed. This is like the derpy SpongeBob, and I don't know what that Patrick one is. I remember, I can recognize some of the silhouettes. This is that one, what's it called? Sea cucumber or whatever, the one that like is mean to SpongeBob. That's that one. So like 90%, you're gonna get a lot of that guy. I mean, everybody's gonna be after the Squidward over here, obviously. I don't know how many I would go through to get that one, but I definitely feel like if I didn't purchase the Goober Luck bonus over here, I probably would not get diddly from that one. I'm contemplating on this stream, giving it a shot, doing some summoning and see how many summons it takes to even get one of those, if I can even manage it. I've got 150 million rubies. You would think I could get at least one of those, but just to get one King Crabs that you can see there, the hat on, it took me, I think, 40 million for one of them and another like 200 million for the other one. So just to give you an idea of how crazy it is just to get those. And of course those are gone now. I love this area though. I would just love to be in this actual area. The pool, this would be so awesome to be right here in this pool right now. Oh well, gotta enjoy it from the video game, I guess. So there's this new area you can access up top. Get these new items. Oh, that's not very spongy. Very bouncy. Those ones are pretty good at bouncing. Wow. So I'm going to grab all these new items. There's a lot to be grabbing. This is pretty fun. I like bouncing around. Man, there's rubies everywhere. This is just crazy. Send a couple buddies per rubies. I honestly don't remember the last time we had an event that gave out this many rubies. Probably never. I've been playing this for about 6 months now, maybe 7. Just here and there. And when I first started playing too, they did not have all this area to have fun with. It only went up when I first started playing to about, I want to say, Bottom Feeder. No, Goo Lagoon. No, not even that. Kelp Forest. I think it went up as high as Kelp Forest, yeah, when I first started playing. That's how much content's been added since then. And I mean, it just goes on and on. Alright, so now we've got these areas here, these 4 new areas. I'm going to unlock those. So much has been added to this, it's a blast. I'll get to this final 2 areas here. So there's 19 more things to collect for these areas, so I definitely want to do that. Oh yeah, I didn't even put on that new morph, the Mr. Krabs one. That is so cool. And he's all rubies too. I could speed unlock him. Oh man, he's got a funny animation too. Almost creepy actually. Yo, that's actually kind of creepy. It's like horror-esque almost. Yeesh. I'm not sure I like that one. Yeah, you know what though? He gives you ruby bonus, so I should be unlocking that. So I've been saving these for a rainy day. Now's the time to do it. Oh, you get ingredients in here, probably for when they make the that event that opens up. That's why you're farming ingredients, because then we make these Krabby Patties. Oh, that's gonna be cool. So that's another reason to do that. I'll have to put that out there as a side video. I wonder how long it's gonna take to upload that one video. It's already uploaded. Okay, the live stream where I actually got the ingredients. I'll have to because I didn't edit it all. I'm just gonna put it right to my channel. When YouTube's done doing their whole review thing, I'll make it public. Okay, let's see. What was I gonna do in here? Oh yeah, the potions. These over here. Stardust. So we're gonna level him up. And every time I level him up, I get bonus rubies, which is important. So any of the characters I've got the bonus rubies I need to do. And it used to be you could farm these little bottles like every hour, and then they made it every day. It was apparently too generous to do it every hour, so they made it every day. But I have been collecting a lot of these big ones, so let's use a big one. And this is like 25? No, that's 50. Alright, the big one's huge. Only goes to level 5, so kind of overkill there. This is just so you can get it done really, really quickly. Okay, I'm going to do some more of these. Then I'll finish off with some singles. So they give you a reward now of 25,000 rubies for fully leveling a character? Is that always going to be that way? That's crazy. 25,000 rubies just for leveling him. Okay. I do have other characters that give ruby bonuses. Oh, I just realized while I was doing that, I should have had these guys actually farming in an area. That's kind of dumb of me. Alright, let's make sure they're going to do that while I'm leveling up characters here. So let's see. Any other ones I've got that give me ruby bonuses that need to be leveled? Well, these are old ones, so just making sure I go through every single one. Oh, here, that's one of the ones from this event. I think it was week 2. So he's got like a unique dance. That's kind of cool. Why aren't they attacking? It's like these things aren't respawning is what the problem is. Okay. We'll stand right here and see if they'll respawn now. Their range of attack, I feel like, used to be greater, and they've reduced that, which is sad. I don't know how long it takes for these to, like, respawn. I feel like they're forcing you to be actively playing. Because, yeah, they're not really going and attacking while I'm doing this as much as I want them to be. So you can't just, like, walk away and let it auto-farm, basically, like you used to in the past. Alright, let's go ahead and level up him more to get those rubies unlocked so I can get more rubies per ruby pile and everything. In case you're wondering where you get all these bottles, I will show you really quick a way to get these yourself if you're farming them. Alright, I'm into the 50s, so I'm going to do another one of these. Up to 135, and then let's do 3 more of these level 5 ones. But yeah, you can get your hands on this these potions or the Stardust. You don't have to actually buy them from the store for Robux or whatever. Okay, he's maxed out. Means I got some kind of bonus reward. I don't know what that's all about. Says I got a reward of some kind. Not sure what that is. I guess they gave me a special animation for him. Alright, let's put on that one again. And over here. under the emotes. I got a special one. Oh, that's cool. So when I leveled him up, he actually got a special emote. That's actually really cool. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, back to the rubies though. Okay, that one. That was, I think, week 1 they gave us. Nothing super special there. But that one, oh, there was 4 rubies and an emote at the end. Okay, well, still, a lot of rubies to be had there. All right, those are previous ones. Oh, I already did all that. All right, back to Patrick. This was the beta Patrick. I never got him because I didn't play this when it was first out in the beta. Sad. Probably never see him because of that. I think it was beta only. Like, they'll never probably sell it is what I'm saying. So whoever got that, congratulations. Okay, crabs. We took care of him. This one here, oh, I got to show you how to grab this guy. Everybody should be able to grab him right now for free. He's got rubies. You want to unlock that. And you don't have to have them equipped to access the rubies or whatever. You just have to have them unlocked. It just adds it all up together. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I could be wrong. Maybe just to be on the safe side, you could have one equipped that gives the ruby bonuses, but... Alright, that's so far all of them. Alright, I kind of like Mr. Krabs' form here. I'm going to equip this one. This is a Super Krabs. Alright, I'll have to show you. Yeah, these guys, these things aren't respawning, so you can't just let them AFK. You're going to actually have to move around if you want to take advantage of the crazy rubies, and they're just not respawning. So you're going to have to put in some actual effort on this. I guess you could rubber band a controller or something and have it like, or PC a macro or something. I don't know if you can get away with doing that on PC without getting in trouble, but on a controller I can just put a rubber band on and make it like going around a circle like this, basically. So I could do that. Just giving you some pointers. Alright, let's go back to the very beginning of the map here. Show you we can get that Mr. Krabs for free. But yeah, that event they're going to open up here and lock over here in like 6 hours. Krabby Patty minigame. That's why we're getting these ingredients. You're going to need them for that, so that's pretty cool. This right here, just come over here. You can just grab this for free. Just walk in this area, and you get him, and he's got the ruby bonus. Very cool. I like it. Okay, so this one's on sale, but not the Goober Clam Luck. That kind of sucks. I probably should just wait for it to be on sale to unlock those new ones. Okay, that's all I can think of, except for moving on to the new area here. We'll just keep doing that. See what else we've got for clams and buddies and everything. But it is really cool collecting these buddies. So from doing the other games in this event, I was able to get this Goober here, that one, and this one. So 4 different Goober buddies from doing that. So that's definitely worth doing. Oh yeah, as far as like getting those Stardust bottles, as you can see here, you can get them from doing stuff like this. And most importantly, you can get the bonus buddies for free doing this. So it really is important to do that. You have to do everything down here in order to get that unlocked up there, in case you don't know. So that's how you get all this stuff here, the bonus stuff, and you just go to each individual area. It tells you when you're 100%. I'll give you an example of how to do this by going to the area we're in right now. Okay, so take the area we're in right now. If I go to the map and we go down here, it says down here, where's the percentage? I guess it's gotten so big now you can't see the percentage on the left side. it's gotten so big. Okay, well, what you want to do is, I focus on this as well, but let's unlock all the areas here, and then we'll get to the clams. So like if I go over this clam one over here, I've already gotten everything unlocked here, and that's what you want to do. That's part of completing that thing I just showed you. Alright, so we'll move on to the next area. I've got plenty of moolah to unlock the next area. And then, of course, I think I will be hitting this on this stream, the meme clams, and see what I can make happen. But I definitely need to hop around here and get all the bonus stuff. And then the other thing is, too, where is that book? Do I got to go to Buddies for it, maybe? The Reward Codex. Yes, here we go. So now here, oh, here's the percentages, of course, right there. Why does it say NAN? That's weird. So apparently there's a bug right now. It looks like you can get Stardust, but there's nothing in here at the moment. I guess it's because right now this is part of this event they're doing for SpongeBob. As you can see, I still need to get these ones collected so I can get that bottle and that bottle. That's probably what's going on, is This may be a limited time area to access. I wouldn't say limited time, but they'll redo it and then you can access that. So I guess for now, don't worry about it. Or maybe if I were to like log out and log back in later, they'll have it updated. I don't know. But that's what I would focus on normally. All right, so let's unlock this new area. And we're heading towards Krusty Towers. That's so cool. We got this area now. This is awesome. I would love to be here for real. This place would be amazing. So when we come here, we've got the Gallery Grub, Krabby Patty Combo, Deluxe, Seaweed Salad, Coral Bites. That's so cool. So it's like Squidward's area. This is really awesome. I'm glad they added this. Because, you know, in the other areas you can't actually go into the Krusty Krab, but now it's like the Krusty Krab's out here in the open. This is so cool. Wow, you can actually jump through that. I guess you kind of need to get up here. Question is, what is up here then? Something. Oh, you got a bottle over there. Yeah, there's like bosses, mini bosses you can fight and everything too, so that's what you're seeing pop on the screen there. There's a large bottle up here that's Stardust. There is so much to do here. Okay. Oh, I can even unlock that one right away if I want to. We've got a slide over there. So, just a little bit of history with this game. It's one of those games that's supposed to just be like a fun playthrough, and as they add new content, you know, you can then, of course, do the new content. It's not one of those games like if you heart attack out, there's like end game things to do. There is if you've got clams and stuff to collect. You can do that. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by the stream. And so you can collect clams and do more things like that, but there is a certain point where if you just heart attack the game, there's nothing left to do. So I just want to give you that warning. Just play it for fun and enjoy it for what it's worth, but don't get too serious with it and don't expect like any crazy end game. Like I said, when I first started playing it, the only region they had open up to was Kelp Forest. So just those 4 areas. And that was still quite a few areas at the time, I thought. For me, it was kind of cool. But all this from Area 14 on, all this from Area 14 down to, you know, we're like 55, 60, and that sort, that's all been added. So there's quite a bit more game to play than when I first started playing. And I still found it enjoyable, so you can definitely enjoy it. Okay, look at that up there. That's a ruby bonus I want to grab. Because then I'll get more rubies when I open ruby-related things. So we definitely want to go grab that right away. And this is one of the reasons you want to collect all these things in these areas too. Yeah, plus 5% rubies earned. That adds up. That adds up. And over there we got plus coins. So we're going to go grab that one. At least I'm going to try to. And with just as with every game on Roblox, there's glitches. That's just how it is. So roll with the glitches, as they say. It's not going to be perfect, but it's still pretty awesome. I've never played a SpongeBob game like this one. I love it. It's just a fun side game. And if you love SpongeBob related things, it's fun for you to do. There's a lot of stuff for me to grab. I'm going to see if I can grab all that stuff. Hop over to this one. I'm going to have to hop back to this one. Okay, I don't think I can get up from here. Maybe right here? Nope. I think I got to hop on this one. To that one. There we go. And we'll go over this direction. This is pretty fun though. This is also like, the thing about Roblox too is I wouldn't take any game on Roblox seriously to where you're like heart attacking it out or making it your main game. Branch out and just play a lot of different Roblox games, because then what you do is you hop in a game like this, you do what you want to do, you hop in another game and you just keep kind of doing that. And that's what I love about Roblox. It's like, it shouldn't ever be really taken all that serious. You just go and have fun with games. And, you know, play with friends too. Make friends, play with friends. What's my favorite game on Roblox currently? So I've got 3 Roblox games that I really main right now that I love playing. There's this one, there's Sonic Speed Simulator, and there's Military Tycoon. But I like playing a lot of other side games too. Like I like the snowboard race game, Obby. There's like Bike Obby one. There's Tower of Misery, that kind of stuff. I love all those. So I play a lot, and I usually just hop in with friends and everything, or people that want to play. They're like, oh, I play this Roblox game, and we'll go play and have fun. So that's kind of what it is. I don't really take it too seriously. Military Tycoon, that's more of a serious type in terms of like how it plays, and it's like player against player, and that one can get kind of serious if you let it. But I've tried to just kind of step back and go, you know what? Just going to hop on here for fun and not try to heart attack everything out, because That one can take a lot of your time versus like this one is what I'm saying. They try to make that one really serious, and the problem with doing that is they're not putting in the effort to make it as good as it could be. And then, of course, it ends up with a lot of bugs they don't take care of. And so I'm just saying, don't get too serious with it. It's a fun game. I still play it. I've definitely put Robux into it. They can't get mad at me for that. I've supported that game. But yeah, this one's a lot less stress and a lot more fun. And you definitely need to have people to play with on this one. So what you want to do is on the weekends when they have the bonuses for like the bosses this weekend's coming up and everything, you can go to areas and also activate crossplay. Right now there's not anybody really here because I'm on PlayStation servers only. If I had PC open, this place would be crawling with people. Crossplay, it would just be so busy. But for this video's sake, I just have it on PC, PlayStation only servers because you can disable that from the menu on PlayStation. Okay, so we're down to 7,725. So this number is dropping. It was over 8,000. It was over 8,000 when I started. I guarantee by the time I'm done with this stream, it'll probably be down to like 5,000 because more and more people are going to hop on and start doing that. I need to see if my video is ready to approve on YouTube too, so people will see that. All right, how am I going to get over to that area over there? It looks like I probably need to access it from the slide area, I guess. Did I get everything over in this area? I think so. All right, well, we'll hop over there then. But the amount of rubies you can get from this vent is bonkers. Usually you cannot get this level of rubies just lying around for you to grab. This in itself is worth just, like I said, put a rubber band in your controller or whatever you need to run a macro on your PC and just have it auto farm this stuff because, I mean, this is more rubies than I've ever seen when I started playing this game. And it just, like, every time you break a box, the next time it respawns, it's probably going to be a pile of rubies. Yeah, no, that's the box again. The way it works is every so many of the same item that gets broken, it gets replaced by rubies at some point, piles of rubies. And that's something that you don't see, like, a lot happen with this game. There's usually a variety of different items. I've just never seen this level of rubies dropping before. It's a lot. So, yeah, definitely take advantage of this event if you're trying to save up rubies. And they don't seem to respawn very good in the same spot. There could be like a niche spot around here where they'll do that. But I would recommend not just leaving it and walking away like you can typically do with this game to have it auto farm. I'll try to explain the whole auto farm thing, what I'm talking about. So if you go to an area that's still a pretty good spot to farm, Area 10 here, Kelp Forest, Area 10, this has always been a tried and true spot for AFK or away from game ruby farming. They've kind of nerfed it a lot compared to what it used to be, but you can still like leave your character here and just kind of walk away, and you see how it just like auto grabs stuff, and it still has a really high rate of ruby farming capability. So you can just literally walk away and do whatever you want, come back. You know, sometimes for an activity they'll boot you from the servers, so you could check it every 15 or 20 minutes or whatever. But it farms quite a bit of rubies just leaving it here. But that new area is way higher in quantity. Yo, can you give me unit in the game? Oh, you mean like a buddy? Yeah, I've got tons of buddies I could give you, just to purely give you. I'm gonna save these ones though, because they're limited and everything, and they're really, like, I don't have a ton of spares of these. But I could definitely hook you up with buddies. I mean, I got a lot I could definitely share, especially ones that would really give you a boost in terms of power. You'd be able to just access these other areas right away. Like, look at 110 of these guys. Yeah, I could definitely give you a leg up in terms of getting the power you need to get to the higher areas. It doesn't work anymore for the Rainbow Codex to do this because people abused this. It used to be that you could like give people, you know, one of each of these rainbow buddies, and then they would do this. What happened was people were making new accounts and they were abusing this to get like entire, you know, sets of the limited edition ones, and they ruined it for everybody else because what happened is this used to be one of the most powerful ones in the game in terms of power. And I'll try to explain how those buddies work. But because they ruined it for everybody else, essentially they nerfed the power of that one down to one of the lesser power levels. That's why he's not showing up here in my most powerful ones. It's just auto-equipping my highest power ones. I can select these and put them how I wish. So they reduced him in power, unfortunately. And then they made it so you can't do that anymore. So that kind of sucks. It's kind of how it works. At the same time, I can't 100% fault people for doing that because they shouldn't have allowed it in the first place if they were going to have a problem with it. They kind of just decided to change it after the fact. But he was, that Golfer Krabs was the most powerful buddy you could get in the game just for collecting all the Rainbow Codex ones. And what they should have done, in my opinion, is they still should have allowed people to trade this guy. I think you still can trade him. I'm not sure on that. Maybe he's not even tradable. But they could have left him at the power he was at, and they could have just made it where, like, you know, what they already said there down here, buddies obtained through trading does not count towards this codex. They could have done that, and that way they would have slowed down that process considerably in people farming it. I still say they should have just let people farm extras of this one, but made them have to go through the process of collecting every rainbow one to do so is what they should have done. Oh well, that was... I got kind of a love-hate thing for this game for that reason, that they did stuff like that. And on top of that, the fact that when you go to the store here, the drop rate for getting these ones here is so abysmal. I'm going to get a drink really quick. I'll start losing my voice if I'm not careful, so I better slow my row. These buddies here are the really cool ones, and you can see them when you go to the very beginning of the game over here. They always put them out there for you to see, to taunt you with. And I say taunt you with because I feel like they should only charge for everybody to get like all these, a set bundle of Robux to be spent, and you get like one of each. I don't like how it's like a gambling system to get them. I really don't like that. And the reason I don't like that, besides obvious reasons, I've seen people spend upwards of 10,000 Robux. So they bought like almost 10 packs of this, and they still didn't get the end one over here. Because these change. Like the last time, I think it was like the mermaid, King Mermaid, what's his name? King Neptune? King Neptune. And then there was like a King Jellyfish and stuff. And they really do be looking this big. Like they are that big. It's absolutely crazy. If I were to show you by opening a pack, but I really don't want necessarily the ones from this pack. So like for example, if you were to look at this pack and go, okay, I want like the lowest tier ones, I guarantee you'll get the lowest tier ones for sure. And if you're lucky, you'll get like upwards of this one here. But these ones here, yeah, chances are you're probably not going to get, no matter how many you spend over here. So I saw people spending a ton of Robux and they weren't getting stuff out of here, and it really sucked to see that. So I only did this like 3 times, and I decided, didn't want to do that anymore. Would it be cool to have them? Yeah. But in the current situation, I feel like until they change that, I don't want to spend on a pack like that for the clams. Because it's like gambling. The drop rate should be considerably higher is what I'm trying to say. It's just way too low. And then even when you buy this goober clam over here too, it doesn't increase the ones for it only increases it for non-Robux clams. So this won't even help you with those ones you saw over there, which is just crazy. All right, let's go ahead and go over back to the Krusty Towers area. It's spawn everything. Oh yeah, also they give you these little side things you can do, and when you break open so many boxes or do whatever it tells you to do, if you go back to the rainbow, which I guess it's the beginning of this area here. If you've ever seen SpongeBob, he's always like, imagination, and that's, I'm not going to recreate it as good as he does, but the whole thing where he spreads his arms and he says imagination, you see the rainbow? Yeah, that's what these are. Imagination Station. And so it's just random. Sometimes they give you new characters that you don't even have, but it's like random. It gives you like Stardust to level up characters you already have typically. But sometimes that's the only way to unlock characters too. So, but I highly recommend if you're going to do that mini game, you're going to definitely want to farm these boxes anyway for the ingredients, because you're going to need the ingredients for the mini game. So that'll give you a chance to collect what you need to do the mini game, and maybe there's rewards tied to it as well. So I plan on having a lot of ingredients farmed up. So when that releases in like 6 hours from now, I'll have a lot to work with. And maybe I'll live stream doing that too, just for the fun of it. Okay, let's go around and I still want to hop around. Oh yeah, I know. I wanted to hop up there and get those items that are up top. I wonder if you can actually go down this slide. You can! Oh my gosh, it actually slides. I didn't think that was going to work. I legit did not think that was going to work to slide, but it did. That's kind of cool. Alright, I'm going to get up here. And yeah, you want to get that buddy power too. It helps you break open stuff. So every time you get things like that, every time you level up characters, which I do need to do, um, particularly SpongeBob, I know. I've unlocked them, but see, at the level 2 unlock, you get a buddy power increase, level 5, and that in total gives you a total buddy power increase. Um, there's a way to see the stats over here too. Is it this one? Yeah, player stats. So as you can see, I've got that extra mythical clam lock. I bought that. That's Robux buy. I've got the max equip buddies here, but I've got +4. I bought some extra buddies. I think I only bought 2. So yeah, if you didn't buy the extra ones they offer, you would have, I guess, 12 in total. That's still a lot. Buddy power increase here, crazy there. So 426 is from grabbing those items around the world, and then 250 is from leveling up the characters. Doubloon bonus, rubies bonus here. You can see all your stats from here is what I'm trying to say. As far as like what's worth buying, by the way, from the store that I would say is definitely worth getting, the permanent magnet is definitely worth getting. That would be, if I had to say only one thing worth getting, that is the one thing worth getting from this down here. And you can get it sometimes on sale. The next thing I would say is worth getting is the extra buddies. That's definitely worth getting for a lot of reasons. You could live without it. If you had to choose between two things, it definitely is worth getting the ×8 or the ×3. And I gotta say something about this. One second. Alright, the thing I want to say about these ones is I've seen better luck for people opening ×3 versus ×8. Like, I was doing ×8 and I was opening ×8 to try to get a King Mr. Krabs from that limited Goober clam they got rid of, and it took me 40 million rubies. And that's another reason, by the way, don't buy rubies down here. Do not do this. You can farm 120,000 rubies in no time, and they want to charge you 2,000 Robux. That's wrong, okay? 2,000 Robux should net you like 120 million rubies, I'm just going to say. That would be reasonable and fair in my opinion. But 2,000 Robux for 120,000? No, they need to move those zeros over quite a few spots. That's just wrong. So don't do that. But as far as like what's worth buying from the Game Passes, the 8 times open and the 3 times. I've seen better luck with the 3 times, so you don't need this one. This just opens them quicker. And then, of course, the buddies and the permanent magnet. Those are the best ones in my opinion. And then beyond that, I guess Mythical there for that one, and probably the Goober Luck one down there. So just pointing that out in case you're wondering. All right, let's see. I'm going to hop up there and grab that magnet. And then it is, even though you get the permanent magnet, it still is worth getting the magnets that are around the map because it still will increase your magnetism. It's worth getting. So I'm going to grab that one and that one. And you can check to see like how many things in your area you're still missing. So I go down here to Krusty Towers. I'm 9 out of 19, so I'm still missing like 10 more of those collectibles. So I got a magnet over there I'll grab. I got I see way over there down in the distance. There's like a power up grab. I'll grab that one. It's just fun to grab this stuff too. That's what part of the fun of this game is collecting that stuff. I know this cake here is like a really good springboard, so I'll take that one. Get up to this one here. And is it that one? No, it's over in the distance over there. Oh shoot, okay, well, maybe one of the palm trees will get me over there. Ooh, barely made that. How would you get to that one? Oh, I could take those palm trees over there and get over to it. Okay, well, let's use this one. Like I could take these palm trees here, I suppose. Do these bounce too, these balloons? Trying to see what a new player would have to do. Oh, we got a springboard here. Okay, so we'll use that one. That's how you do it. If you're a new player. Because I've got incredibly high jump right now from all the items I've collected playing through this game. So for a new player, it would be kind of difficult to just access some of the areas I'm grabbing with ease. Alright, I see a power up over there. Grab that one. I might have missed one somewhere. Let's open the new, or the extra area up here. But yeah, there's just a ton of rubies. It's crazy. Ruby piles for days. And I'm at 151 million. I swear I've gained a million since I started doing all this with the ruby piles. So when you get to new areas, it's going to make it more difficult typically to open the new stuff because you have to get more buddy power from opening the clams. But they didn't add a new clam, actually. I guess that's part of the reason I think this is a limited time area, is because the clam is still at the beginning over there, the gold one that was from the Planktonopolis. They just extended that into this area, so yeah, this might be a limited time area. All right, we're gonna fight him. He's gonna go down real quick. Yeah, I'm already powered up, so, and then you get these eggs really quick here, these clams. And unfortunately, you can't share these with other people in terms of like them grabbing them, you grabbing them. So we can enter Krusty Towers. They'll give you a time when that's going to be accessible. I'm guessing that what they'll do is they'll make it accessible for week 4 here. Week 4 will be actually going in Krusty Towers, I would guess. So for now, that's what you can do with the current content. There's still tons to do. Going around and getting these rubies. And I'm going to finish the stream by summoning from that one new goober clam and see if I can get that one handsome Squidward. Because that'll be really cool. I don't know what he's actually called, but he's clearly a handsome Squidward. So how can I get up to that one up there? That's way up there. There's got to be a bouncy somewhere around here. I'm trying to see. Alright, let's hop on the birthday cake again. I keep wanting to call it a wedding cake. Alright, if I go over here, get one of these golden clams over there. How am I going to get to that? This looks like it might be difficult to get to. Seriously? That's a pretty good leap to get to. I wonder if everybody can reach that. Alright, well, here we go. Ooh, I barely made that. I wonder if everybody can even reach that. Mind Control Clam. Is that the latest one we've got? Let's find out. Yeah, that's the current set of clams we have. Okay, so nothing new there. As you can see, I've been accumulating crabs from fighting bosses, or clams from fighting bosses and stuff. I haven't opened any of these yet. I'll do like a big stream opening of them sometime or a video. But we're getting ingredients for that mini event that's coming, so that's good. I need to keep farming those. These potions are kind of cool. That was the thing they added too. You can increase your ruby collecting power, gold collecting power, and then of course, I don't know which one's rubies and which one's attack power. I want to say this one's probably rubies, but I'm not sure. This down here too, the thing that keeps flashing on the screen saying to get a part from a certain area. If you get the different parts, you can actually summon bosses with those parts, depending on how many they require. So that's pretty cool. You can actually summon the bosses when you want them instead of waiting for them to just show up on a time. But I'm just collecting the parts for now. Did I go up to the top over there, the tippy top? I think I did. Alright, so right now, let's see. Krusty Towers. We have all this unlocked, and according to this, I'm still missing 6 collectibles for these 4 zones here, these 4 areas. So yeah, where are they all? Going to be a bit of a hunt to find some of those, I think. I'll go to this other side of the map, I guess. Sometimes they're really obvious and just down low and everything, and then sometimes they hide them and they're up high or in areas you got to go explore to find. Like there, Plankton's mech and his defense guardians are arriving in 30 seconds. I probably could do that. Some of the bosses I noticed, they actually limited the power. So no matter how powerful you get, like, it stays at a certain difficulty. Like artificial difficulty. I don't really care for that. Because there's some bosses I should be able to solo at my power level, and they're like, no, you're still going to have a team for this, and I just don't care for that. But it looks like I've got some collecting to do. I don't know where all these collectibles are, unless it's part of the Krusty Towers. It could be I need to get to Krusty Towers to get... Oh no, there's some over there in the back over there. Okay, maybe I just completely missed this side over here. Yeah, earn more doubloons. I bet you just missed that left side. I'll have to hit that left side. Alright, let me show you this boss and show what I'm talking about. To be honest, with all the stuff they've added since I started playing this game, there's actually endless things to do for fun. There's still a lot of collecting you can do, and it's just a lot of good fun. Okay, so what you want to do to fight this boss is if you attack him directly, he's not going to do anything. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me send all buddies here. Oh, they are stunned. Okay. What you have to do is actually destroy these things here. And if you don't do that, you're actually not going to do damage to them. I don't know how it works exactly, but it's like you got to damage those. And I think it's just destroying these things. Yeah, you got to destroy these things. So people, the reason they did this is they don't like people just setting their characters down and walking away from the game and letting it kind of auto farm, if you will. So this requires you to actually attack. Because when this first game came out, and for quite a while, the only real thing you would do with it is like let it auto attack. They've taken that away quite a bit. Now you actually have to have some interactivity if you want to get like the bosses killed. So normally people just plant their buddies and their character right here. It would kill the boss, grab the eggs, and then everything. Now they require you to actually attack. And at some point here, you're going to actually have to dodge its attacks, or it'll stun your buddies. I've never tried to do this on my own, so I don't know how far I can go, because there's like 6 stages of attacking this thing. Oh, you need to go to sleep? No worries. Let me check the comments one more time. I hope I didn't miss anything. Let's see here. I'll reload the chat on YouTube. Okay. Like I was saying before, if you wanted some buddies, I'd have to set it to PC, but if you catch my stream later on and you are able to join me, I definitely have tons of buddies I can give you. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. There's some people that they really go for like leaderboards with this game to a unhealthy level. I'll show what I mean if I can remember. I'll go back and show. Oh, here's where the boss is trying to attack you. Now, if those red attacks hit you, it stuns your buddies. I'll show what I'm talking about. It doesn't last too long, but it is annoying because they can't attack for a while. The next time he tries to attack me. And sometimes it's just completely random. But watch, if I get hit with this, it'll say my buddies are stunned. Oops, your buddies are stunned. Avoid the red thing next time. So you can see them being stunned right now. I don't know how long it takes for that to wear off. It's not too bad. But, you know, every second counts against some of these boss fights if you're not powerful enough. So that is kind of a big deal. Yeah, we're going to take him out really quickly here. He's almost done. So you want to destroy his little minions there. That's how you beat the bosses for this particular boss. It's not like that for all bosses, but this one. And then, of course, destroy these eggs as quickly as possible. Kind of sucks when you have a ton of people here. They're destroying the eggs quicker than you can get a hit on the eggs, and then sometimes you don't even get the egg. And so you want to hit the egg, like, if you got a ton of people in this area fighting this boss or any of the bosses, you want to select all the eggs and have your buddies hit each egg at least one time to get credit. Otherwise, if the egg gets destroyed, you don't get the egg. Or the clam. They're clams, actually, but I keep calling them eggs. So yeah, just want to make sure you do that. Otherwise, you won't actually get them, and that sucks. But a lot of people, I've seen people, even with the mechanics of this boss, I've still seen people with the audacity of still leaving their characters here and not actually doing what it takes to defeat the boss and reaping the rewards of somebody else beating the boss, where they gets the eggs. And that just bothers me. Like, that really bothers me. It's like, okay, you want the free loot, but you don't want to help people actually get the boss killed. That's just wrong. But yeah, that happens. Alright, so we're at stage 5. I mean, I'm making some pretty good progress here. I guess they didn't limit the power of this boss. So that's cool. I can actually farm this one. The one that's previously in Atlantis, there's like a tank there. You cannot beat that thing without help. They won't let you. It like limits your overall attack power, unfortunately. And I think that was the same way with Mermaid Man, or not Mermaid Man, Man Ray. Man Ray, the boss. That was the same thing with Man Ray. They limited the power you had. But this one, at least, they didn't do that. You can apparently just, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, destroying those mini guys and have enough power. It looks like I'm going to be able to solo this one. So that's pretty cool. But for the other one, it's not the case. I think what it is because there's a morph and some goodies that are tied to beating the ultimate stage of Man Ray and of the tank in Atlantis. I think that's why they've done that. Do I agree with it? No, I don't. Because it means I can't solo play like I am right now. No matter how powerful I get, I wouldn't be able to solo play. And if it looked like I was struggling right now to defeat this boss in the time that I needed, there's like buffs you can get around the map to make yourself do more damage. I'm not seeing one at the moment, but like you can hop up and grab them, the buffs. Or I could just do something like, I think I can pop my candy bar over here. You can buy these. I'll show you where to buy those. That, I think, buffs me for like 2 minutes, that candy. I think it buffs all stats a little bit. I've never really tested. Oh, egg time. So this is what I'm talking about. Look at how quickly you gotta, if everybody's destroying these eggs and you didn't get a hit in, you can end up losing out on getting the eggs. But luckily I can solo this, so I can just do this anytime I want. That's kind of cool. It's obviously more fun in a group, though. And I've never actually opened those, so I definitely plan on doing that. See what I get. Alright, we're going to head back over here now. I think, did I finally get all the stuff I'm missing for Planktopolis? Nope, there's still one I couldn't find. 15 out of 16. It's somewhere around here, and I could not find it, and I was just like, I give up. I was tired. There was a lot to look for to find it, so. Some of them are pretty hidden pretty well. Alright, like in particular this area, there's clearly some that are hidden pretty good. They're not obvious to grab is what I'm saying. Let's see if I can get a bird's eye view to see what I'm missing. Oh, that boss spawner, or that thing that just popped up saying there's a boss spawner part, Area 29. In case you're wondering what that's been all this time, I'll show you really quick. I'll come back. So Area 29, I'm just guesstimating. Yeah, right area. Okay, so 29 here, it's the Shady Shoals and Murmelair. This is one of the harder ones to get, in my opinion. It kind of sucks to try to grab. You'll see why. There's two other areas, and they are by far easier. This one kind of makes me want to pull my hair. Don't do that, by the way. Oh, almost backed out. That's another thing that annoys me. When you go to this area, it's like the exit's right in your face, so you got to turn around. So sometimes I'm like in a hurry, and like I accidentally exit and I have to come back, and it's just annoying. This isn't the annoying part. This is just standard platforming right here. Not that big of a deal, honestly. Okay, partly it's if the map hasn't fully loaded and I'm jumping from one area to the next and it glitches, it can throw me into the lower ground level. But this is where it gets annoying. My jump is so extremely powerful from how much I've leveled up from grabbing the level up items that now I have to be really careful not to fall off these ledges as I'm jumping around. Alright, so like, oh wait, they fixed this! They fixed it! It was so much harder. Somebody must have complained. Okay, you're in luck. This is so much easier than it used to be. Somebody must have complained and they listened because these ledges were so much more difficult and narrower. They've widened them considerably. Like in my other video, I've saved a video of doing it. It was like a hair. I wonder if they did that to all the areas then. I hope they did. Alright, so can I leave? They're not letting me leave. They fixed the ledges, but they like trapped you in here. That's fine. You can just teleport out. But that's funny. Oh, you're in luck if you're new to this and seeing this because they made it much easier for you now. It was so difficult to do before. Like you could not afford to screw up. And then it was on a timetable too. You had like 5 minutes to, run around and get it. Okay. Again, let me get that bird's eye view. Alright, because I'm missing... There's like a doubloon over there somewhere, I thought. Not going to help me very much if I'm jumping around. I know there's doubloon stuff over there to grab, or is it back there? I need somewhere where I'm not jumping around so much I can't see. Okay, we'll try this again. I'm noticing that some of these jump points are a little bit tricky to get where you want to go. So, let me stand here and see if I can see. I know there was like a gold coin over there somewhere, a bonus doubloon or something. There's a clam over there. How did I miss that? It's weird how sometimes you can miss something that seems so obvious. And I honestly wonder if for new players some of these could be hard to access. Alright, let me bounce from here over to this one. Alright, I'm going to go up top and see if I can see what I'm missing up here. I wish I had some binoculars. Sometimes a zoom capability would be nice to see these, because I'm still missing quite a few from here. Krusty Towers, I'm at 14 out of 19. I'm still missing 5. I see that one clam over there. I'll grab that one. But I could have swore there was like a doubloon bonus one over here somewhere. I don't know how I'm missing it. I think sometimes it's glitchy too, where like it either says that you haven't gotten it but you really have, or it sometimes just doesn't show up. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a little glitchy with some of these things you gotta grab. Could have swore there was a doubloon one I needed to grab. As far as like the golden clams, like I was saying, this is as far as you get, and this is in the plankton topless area too, so for now, the Krusty Towers will probably add new clams. Oh, there's that 29 again, and sometimes it repeats the same area to get those parts, and I probably should just go grab it since it's easier to do now, but I'm tired of getting distracted of trying to find these missing items in this area. It's either that there's some still in the Krusty Towers that I need to grab, or it's that I just really suck at finding the ones in this area, which is possible. Okie dokie. And maybe I'm looking high when I should be looking low. Like maybe they've stuck them around the Krusty Krab, open air Krusty Krab eating area. Might be that they're in that area too. Entirely possible. Just looking around, trying to find them. I suppose this is one of those things I probably should have put guides out for people to find these, but part of the reason I didn't want to do that is I was like wanting people to enjoy it, and if they can just go grab it right away and not have to actually look for it or anything, it's like the enjoyment of this game is hunting down the items, I guess what I'm trying to say. So how am I going to get to that clam? One of these bouncies over here, probably, start with. Go from that one to this palm tree. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got another one of those clams. I don't know where else to go. I can do one more sweep down low and see what I can find, but it just makes me wonder, am I really missing 4 more in this area that I just for some reason can't see? If so, like where are they? It's so bright and sometimes it's hard to see those too. Again, it could be at the base of Krusty Towers, or it could be like in Krusty Towers somewhere where those final ones are. I just don't know. Alright, well, I'll do one more sweep, look around, and then I'm going to just go to opening those 25,000 ruby clams and see what we can get on the stream, and then I'll just wrap up my stream, because I am starting to lose my voice a bit. And there's some other games I gotta go hop into to get some stuff done, video stuff. Oh, and the other thing is, too, I gotta get that one video I uploaded live for people to see. We're down to 7,559, so actually it's not dropping as fast as I thought it would. That's good. Just because it gives people an opportunity to grab what they... there's not an uneaten Krabby Patty there. Why can't I eat that? Oh, there's a bunch. Anyway, it'll give people an opportunity to hop on and actually farm up that limited time stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing any down low over here, so maybe it is that the final ones are in Krusty Towers. There's 4 more, so oh well. I'm sure I'll mess around more in this area later just to enjoy it. And again, I'm gonna go around farming up ingredients and farming rubies, so I'll be doing that anyway. All right, final part of this video then. Let's go ahead and go over here and before I do this, I don't know. Let me try this first. I'm gonna do a auto open here. We'll do ×8 a bit. I might buy that bonus opening thing for 1,000 Robux. We'll see. We'll see. Kevin. I don't know why I didn't remember the name of him at the moment, but we're getting Lemonade Tom, and we're getting a lot of Kevins because he's 90%, so you're going to see a lot of that. But look at how fast this goes down at 25,000 a pull. Like, it's dropping considerably. Oh, we got anchovies, goober. Business anchovies, another one. And what these goobers do, I'll do one more open and then I'm going to stop. And then I might just purchase that other thing. And we're going to do ×3 too to see if that improves the odds. But what these do is their percentages in terms of power. So I don't remember what the tiers are. It's hard to see what they are sometimes. But basically you've got the regular clams that you get for free to play, this kind of stuff here. You can make the rainbow ones or the gold ones or just even the regular ones like this. And these are just a standard power level. These other goobers that we're open right now, they will always be a percentage of those other characters. So this King Krabs, I think he's like 110% or 120%, whatever I put him at. He will always be that percentage of what these ones down here are that you can get for free. I mean, you can get these guys for free too, actually. But these are the ones that take the rubies, and these are the ones that you can summon with the gold or whatever, obtain with the gold. So that's why you'll always have a team of the same type ones, and that's the ones you want to, if you're trying to get ones from this area up here too, from the clams that they have, limited clams. It should show the percentages here in terms of power. Can I see that? Oh, down here. Here we go. Here we go. So it shows their individual percentages, but no, it used to show like what their power levels were. I know what I need to do. I need to go to a power level station. I'll do that really quick just to show what I'm talking about. Vacation World. Plankton. This is the area I know of to combine buddies and increase their power. Alright, it'll load. Here we go. Plankton Super Merginator. This is one of the areas. So here's the different buddies. Like level 5 is 105%. Okay, I actually don't have a level 6. That'd be 110%. And then you got 95%ers down here. So 95% means it will be 95% as powerful as your most powerful clam that you open from just farming with the gold. And you get the idea. There's like level 1s down here. 40% is horrible. So Kevin is 40%. He's basically horrible. I'm still wheezing from fireworks yesterday. I breathed in a bunch of fireworks smoke. 50% here. And you can make these more powerful. So if I were to take Band Geek Squidward, which I kind of find cool actually, and I were to take a whole bunch of other level 2, like, let's say I want to increase, take these ones. I got 993 of those, right? I could add max. So to upgrade here, if I add in 99 of those ones, which I don't want, and transform, I then get an 85% Band Geek Squidward. And that's how you do that. And the other thing that's kind of cool when you do this is they get bigger. So like as you increase the power level of these buddies, they will get bigger and bigger. So that Jester Squidward there, and he might be the last one I have now since they took away that goober that you can obtain it from, which kind of sucks. He might be the last one that I've got. I didn't know they were going to take it away. That kind of sucks. That makes him ridiculously rare for me. Yeah, I don't have any more Jester Squidwards. Wow. Because I used to use him to level up other ones. Same thing with the Patricks. Do I have? Uh-oh. Oh, I've got this Patrick. Okay, yeah, but I've only got one. Oh, wow. Since they took that away, now you can never obtain them again that I'm aware of. But anyways, that's why that one goober looks so massive in the beginning of the game, the bullworm, is because he is such a high percentage in terms of power, buddy level 7 or 8 or whatever, that's why he looks so massive. So if I were to take my Jester Squidward there, or King Krabs or whatever, and increase him in power, which is really kind of hard to do actually, he would get bigger and bigger and bigger, until he'd be bigger than my character itself. That'd be kind of fun if I could actually do that. But let me just show you what it would take to do that. It would be bonkers what it would take to do that. If I even took this one here and made him 115, so apparently that's level 6, is 115%, it would take me, let's just say added that one, and that one, and all these. I don't want to accidentally do this, by the way. If I added them all in there, you see how ridiculous? I would have to add the best ones I have, and in order to make it work, I have to reach 100%. So just to do that, I would have to add everything I have, the best of the best that I have, and I still it would take just get rid of all of it. So that's why I've never done it, because I want to keep all these limited ones. I don't want to get rid of them. So essentially what you want to do if you really want to make that kind of a thing happen, you either have to, they're forcing people to do this is what it is, you either have to buy these ones here and take these ones and then take their power level and put them into making your other ones bigger, or the alternative is to use the clam that we're going to be opening from here and getting the higher tier buddies to then increase the one you want to increase. So what we're going to do here, I'm just going to go ahead and do this because it really is quite a big deal to get that amount of rubies that I've gotten. I'm going to buy this. I don't really want to, honestly, but 250% increase is a pretty big deal. So, all right, let's make sure it's active. And I don't know what the math is on that, but oh, it automatically added already. So we went from 0.01% to 0.04%. That's still horrible. It took away the percentage of that to increase the percentage of that. Like it already automatically did it. All right. Also, I'm going to do open times 3 and see if that increases my luck, because I've seen better luck on an open times 3. We'll just do this for a bit. I didn't want to buy the clam skip opening thing because I like seeing what I get, and I don't even know how that works exactly. But like you set a certain amount of which one open. Oh, we got a gasping Patrick. That's a rare one. That's cool. Alright, I'm going to drink some of my energy drink while this is happening here. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute. Looks like we got another gasping Patrick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do times 3 open until I get down to 140 million. And then I'm going to try times 8 open. But let's see how we do with times 3, because I've seen personally better luck with times 3 than times 8. So, and in other people's videos I've seen online as well. Alright, we got another gasping Patrick. Also, free to play, you can do this one at a time. It's just going to take you 3 times longer, or in terms of like the 8 times open, 8 times longer. But you can still do openings without having to pay anything to this game. Another gasping Patrick. I think he's a tier... I don't remember what tier he is for the buddy. I want to say tier 4, but no, that's too high. He's got to be a tier 3. Or he could be a tier 4. Tier 5 is definitely that handsome Squidward, which I hope I see on this stream summon. At least one of them. Because, again, just to get one King Crabs, it took me 200 million for one and then 40 for the other. Another thing that sucks is there's a lot of people opening this right now, and sometimes I wonder if it's a community thing where it's like, if everybody's opening at once. But there's some people that they're just like religiously always on this game. Another gasping. And so if they're opening right now at the same time as me, and it's like a shared slot machine, they're going to probably get it before I get it kind of thing. Another one. Holy cow. That's pretty good drop rate if I'm getting more. And another one. Yeah, times 3 is the way to go, I feel like. But, they just spend like all day every day in this game. The leaderboards for some of them, I used to actually join their server, and they would get kind of upset at me if I would farm in the same areas they were farming in, where they seemed like they got upset when I was actually having better luck with them at summoning, and I only ended up with 2 king crabs, and they had like a whole team of them. And so they were just kind of upset when I would tell them my drop rates, and I was trying to get an idea of what their drop rates were. So I stopped joining their server and playing with them, but that's the story on that. Oh, sweet, I'm mocking SpongeBob. That was new. Okay, so mocking SpongeBob is 4. So Patrick was like, I guess level 3. Mocking SpongeBob was 4. So we're still trying to get that one, still trying to get the Squidward, handsome Squidward. Oh man, it definitely goes by a lot slower when you're doing times 3, but at least I'm not blowing, you know. The previous clam I used to open for this, it was 15,000 rubies and open for the medieval SpongeBob stuff, like medieval Mr. Krabs. They called him what's his actual name? I just called him King Krabs. And then there was medieval Patrick and Squidward, Jester Squidward, all that kind of stuff. I honestly didn't think they would ever take that clam away, so it sucks now because I can't ever summon those again. Luckily, I've still got one of each, but I've only got one Jester Squidward, and I used to have like a bunch of them. So like I said, I'll go down to 140 million with this, and then I'll swap to times 8 and open another 10 million with the times 8. See if we can land just one of that handsome Squidward. Honestly, it's crazy when you think about it, because if you do the math, it would take you, according to the math terms, 10,000 openings to get, if it's 0.01%, even before I increased it, it would take you 10,000 openings to get one of those guys. But sometimes that's not what happens. Some people, they come in here, and the first like million that they pull, they end up getting one of those rare ones. So it's really kind of skewed on the stats. It really just comes down to luck of your account, I guess. I really don't get some of the choices they have. Like Lemonade Tom, I don't really remember his character specifically. I don't know, a little bit now in some episodes. Kevin's a kind of a main one, but Lemonade Tom's not really ringing much of a bell. I don't know why they picked some of these ones for this area. It's funny. Or just for this Goober Clam. I guarantee you somebody's going to take this guy and turn him into like a tier 7 or whatever buddy. He's going to be absolutely huge just to walk around with him. Because he's like the type of buddy that somebody would maybe pay for from that one clam that you pay for. Or maybe this gaping Patrick. I swear, somebody is going to walk around with a massive one of those. You know what another thing is I should have done? I should have positioned my buddies so they could be farming the boxes behind me while it's doing this summoning. I kind of screwed up. So like, you can walk over here, for example, and I think if I'm close enough to it, oh, it canceled it. Sometimes they're close enough behind you to these clams so you can have them be farming while you're opening, but no, they didn't do that. they, they did that on purpose. Okay, well anyway, we've got Mocking SpongeBob. We at least got one of those. All right, we're going to keep doing this here. Here, let me just finish, because I said I'd go down to 140. We're almost there. Almost there. It's 75,000 rubies per pull times 3 here. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to turn on the times 8 here. I'm going to use times 8. And let's see if we can pull one of him. And I'll go another 10 million. I'll spend another 10 million on times 8. This will go a lot quicker. I feel like the reason the times 8's bad is you get a lot more of the cruddy ones per pull and not any of the good ones, if that makes sense. It's like the times 3 is better because, I don't know, the way it works out, you just end up with like less of the ones you don't want and then more chance of the ones you do want. So times 3 is, if you're trying to buy something for the clan openings, I think times 3 is the only one worth getting, personally. But we'll see what happens here. I'm going to spend 10 million, so I'm going to be quiet until like, oh wow, we got 2 more gasping. Yeah, gasping. I know I said gaping. Gasping, Patrick. It's too funny. Well, we got another one of that funny looking SpongeBob. So that's good. It's good. Well, I went considerably past the mark I said I was going to. I'm trying to get this other video live that I recorded earlier, so I guess I'll go down to, well, a little bit further. But I'm still here. Okay, well that video is finally out there. Hopefully that works out where people see it and get these buddies. Wonder what we're down to on that quantity. What time is it anyway? Oh, 8:29? Jeez, I was gonna go somewhere too. Guess I'd have to wait. Because I wanted to get this on this stream. Okay, well, let's see. I'm pretty sure I did not get Squidward, so I still think ×3 is the way to go. Um, let's see how many mocking SpongeBobs I got, because I think I had one prior to that, so we're up to... we got 2 more mocking ones. A lot of... Where's Patrick? Okay, 49. I wouldn't call it a lot, but that kind of sucks because... yeah, like I said, ×8 doesn't seem to be where it's at. So we're going to go back to ×3. I just feel like that's better. I don't know why. You go through a ton more on the ×8 and not as good of a result. So we're going to go back to ×3 and I'll just go down to like 100 million and then decide what I'm going to do at that point. And I won't be talking much while that's happening just because I'm saving my voice. I already talked a ton. Let's just see what happens here. Alright, I have no idea if I got him or not. I stepped away for a minute. I'd have to go back on my stream, but what I'm going to do... Alright, just look at my inventory. There was something I was wanting to pick up. I'd have to leave right now to do it, but I don't want to do that. I'm streaming this whole thing for, But maybe I should just quit right now and then stream again later when I'm trying to summon for him is what I probably should do. Because this is taking a while to open 3 times in a go. Let's just see here. What do I have? You can see when I said I didn't want to do this, like how quickly you can go through your supply. So I don't have them. Even after getting that 250% increase, buying the Robux increase, right? I still have not had one of him show up. That's just insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah. Let's go quickly to the station here with bottom feeder lane. This one here. I want to see what that one SpongeBob is. I think he's level 4, but let's find out. So like 95% probably. He's like what Patrick used to be for the medieval one before they took that away, if I were to guess. Yeah, he's level 4, so. And I'll end up 3 of them after 100. I've already done like 40 million, or 35 million, so only 3 of those guys. That's crazy. That's just crazy. You get an idea of why the rubies are such a big deal, right? And if you were to buy them from the, if you were to buy them from their store, and you only get like 120,000 for 2,000 Robux, you can see why that's a problem, right? So either there's some kind of hidden bonus they give you to do so, and I'm not saying that's not possible. Could be. Look at all these rubies just lying around. This is crazy. Hold on a second. Like, I can definitely farm them back, like I said, if I rubber band my controller and let it run around. But, still. Oh, and somebody's here pulling too. Oh, look at this guy. This guy's got some rare stuff. He opened up eggs from the purchase is what he did. And like I said, I'm slightly paranoid sometimes if he's similar to me. Sometimes I'm paranoid if I could actually end up getting what I want if somebody else is summoning at the same time. But if I'm going to go, I'd have to go right now. So I might just do a stream later where I spend the rest of my rubies trying to get that one Squidward, which may never happen, by the way. It may never happen. But if I do it, I think I'm going to do a ×3 opening. I just feel like I'll have better luck doing that. I'd go through that ×8 so quick and not even get anything. Like you saw how quick it went on the stream. Absolutely crazy. I'll go down to 110 million, then I'm going to quit the stream. And then I'll stream later where I just open up, I'll spend all the rest of my rubies just trying to get one of him. It's going to be crazy, but I'll give it a shot. Anyway. And sadly, the way the upgrade system works with the buddies is you could have like 1,000 of these Kevins, and they would barely upgrade the tier above them. So if Kevin's like tier 1 or whatever, and you're trying to upgrade a tier 2, it would take so many of him to upgrade the tier 2, and then it would take like 10 times more of him to upgrade the tier 3, and 100 times of him to upgrade the tier 4, and so on. So it might seem like, oh, I've got all these ones to use as fodder to upgrade other buddies. Yeah, it doesn't work very well because the lower tier stuff is essentially worthless in the higher tiers. Think of it like a factor of 10, basically. So it increases by a factor of 10 every tier higher. So times 10 for tier 2, times 100 for tier 3, times 1,000 for tier 4, and times 10,000 for a percentage point on tier 5. So yeah, he's not really... It's annoying to get him because having one of him is good enough. He's not going to be doing anything for me to get him past that point. This is purely for aesthetic reasons too. It's not like another buddy couldn't be as good. It's just because you want a certain kind, a certain look. Man, this is not going very well. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this stream because, as you can see, this is why like I took a break from this game for a bit. I farmed rubies like crazy just to get a couple of those king crabs, which is super rare. I mean, they're super duper rare, but it's like trying to get that new Squidward even with that percentage increase. It didn't help much. So I'm just gonna end this here. I'll stream again later this evening, possibly, is what my plan is, and I'll spend the rest of the 110 million just letting it farm out until I get him. I guess I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know how long that would take. Times three. It's going pretty slow. No freaking way. I got a mocking SpongeBob just as I was about to end. That's funny. Because that's the one just below the Squidward that I'm after. But no, I gotta quit here. I gotta go. So hope you enjoyed this stream. Hope you found it enlightening on this game. And yeah, just don't take it too seriously, because trust me, that would be a bad thing to do. But definitely take advantage of the increase in the rubies right now. Because look at this. This is just bonkers, the rubies that are everywhere. It's like, wow. I just got like 15,000 there for absolutely nothing almost. No effort. All right, I'll catch you hopefully on a later stream. Again, do this event really quick. We're down to 7,400. It's going slower than I thought it would, but this will run out, and then once it does, you don't get that one. You might still get the buddy, I don't know. It looks like they're a combo pair, so if you're wanting to get the combo pair of the guy there, just don't miss it. Catch you the next one.